I understand this is the first 8th grade graduating class of this school. And this is the first time that I address a graduating class. So we're going to share this experience together. I'm here today to give you some insight, some perspective on how you can succeed in experiencing the success that you desire in your life. I'm here to share with you how to create the life that you want so that you don't have any regrets. So I'd like to give you something to think about, a recipe for success and happiness. You see, you don't just want to be successful, you want to be happy too. There are a lot of successfully miserable people out there, and there are a lot of miserably successful people too. So I'll share with you my own story, where I've come from, and where I am today. Your first ingredient to being successfully happy is you have to have a dream. Your dreams and aspirations are going to get you through life's hardest challenges. I was watching TV one day a long time ago, and there was this show called Fame. There's a remake of the movie coming out in a couple of months. Anyway, there was this girl sitting on a piano singing a song called My Own, Out Here on My Own. And I was glued to the TV. I had chills going up my arms, and I just couldn't believe how quiet the room was. Because she went, sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am, do I feel I may not win, but I can't be found out here alone. That's the song that she sang. Whew. Wow, that was powerful. And this woman is sitting and singing, and she's still getting everybody's attention. I thought that was real cool. I wanted to do that. Whatever she did, that's what I call what I wanted to do. That was the day I decided to become a singer. Here's my next secret. You have to be your own #1 fan. If you don't believe in yourself first, you can't convince anybody else how great you are. Your next ingredient to being happily successful and successfully happy is this. Be good to the people that you meet on the way up, because they are the same people you meet on the way down. No one in this world makes it or achieves it without help. That is the bottom line. When you see Beyonce or T.I. or Justin Timberlake on stage, I promise you, they did not get there by themselves. They all have a manager, an agent, a publicist, a road manager, a stylist, a makeup artist, a choreographer, a press agent. There is a team of people who are looking to help that artist achieve the goal of their dream. They all had a record label with people who believed in them so much that they gave them the money to do the project. They all have friends and relatives that they could talk to when they were having a bad day. The next ingredient to being happy and happily successful is that you always have to have a plan B. Plan B is the other thing you can do if your dream doesn't work out. It's basically your backup plan, the realistic one. So for example, if I should decide I can't be a singer anymore, my plan B is to be a voice teacher or a music teacher, maybe in this school, huh? It still consists of what I love to do and most likely will help me afford my living. Plan B also requires that you get an education. The reason I'm on KTU is not just because the people like the way my voice sounds, but because I can read, I can write, and believe it or not, to work in radio, you have to know a lot of math too. There are two things people can never take away from you: your dreams and your education. Education is power, and that is the truth. Even if your dream doesn't require a college degree, I can guarantee you that you still have to learn the craft. Voice lessons, speech lessons to get rid of the New York accent, etiquette, reading contracts, etc. All these require education. So finish school, get your high school diploma, get your degree, just in case that dream does not work out. Another key ingredient to being successfully happy and happily successful is your perspective. How do you look at life? Do you see the glass half full or half empty? Choose your thoughts wisely, because whatever you think about, you create for yourself. Did you ever wake up one day and you're late for school and you think to yourself, ugh, it's gonna be one of those days? Guess what? Once you think that, it becomes a real bad day. Suddenly you're late for school, suddenly you're thinking negative, so just tell yourself stop and change your perspective. It's that simple. Good thoughts, good day. The last ingredient requires that you do a small exercise for me. Are you guys ready? Okay, the parents can participate, staff, everybody, because this is a very good exercise. I'd like everybody to close your eyes for 1 second. Close them, don't peek. Just imagine this. It's a rainy day, and you see a lot of people walking towards a church. All the umbrellas are open, and some people's arms are interlocked with one another. The people around you are very quiet, and some are crying. You walk inside, and there is a lot of people. You walk into the church, and it's obvious that someone has passed away. You look around, and you know just about everybody. So you decide to walk to the front and pay your respects. You see the coffin, but when you look inside, the person who has passed away is you. Keep your eyes closed. So you decide to sit down because 3 people now are going to get up and they're going to speak about you on your behalf. A relative, a co-worker, and a friend. So my question to you today is, what are they going to say about you? They're not going to talk about how big your house was. They won't talk about the kind of car that you drove or what size rims you had in your car. And they're definitely not going to talk about the bling that you wore. You can open your eyes. I promise you, they're going to talk about the kind of person that you are. Did you have integrity? Did you have character? Were you kind to them when you needed? Did you make them laugh? Did you see them when they were sick? Did you hear them when they needed advice? Did you offer a helping hand when they were down? This is what people remember about you. So your recipe for success: have a dream, because that's going to keep you out of trouble. Be your own #1 fan. It will give you the confidence needed in this challenging world. Be good to the people on the way up. They're the same people you meet on the way down. Have a plan B. It's your personal emergency backup plan so that you don't find yourself lost. Get your education. No one can take that away from you. And in the long run, it earns you great respect. Watch your thoughts, keep them positive, and you will experience life in a more positive way. And be a good person, rich with compassion, kindness, truth, and then you will be rich in life. So go be happily successful and successfully happy. I wish you all the best. I thank you for honoring me by asking me to speak with you today. I've always wanted to do this, but I was never given the chance. I feel this has been another positive step in my career to pass on what I know to all of you. Go show the world your greatness. You are also perfect, exactly the way you are. Exactly the way you are. And if no one ever told you that, well, that's why I'm here today. The man upstairs wants you to know how precious you are in every way. And as my mom tells me before every show, I will tell you. Go out there, show them who you are, what you're made of, and go kick butt. Congratulations, class of 2009.